I step in the middle, when I do a little dance, till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking so and slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You rest your hips till you're talking. You leaving me, no options. Say less, say less.
Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You rest your hips till you're talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
Say less.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. So forward after they accept the penalty. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A give to Mitchell, running left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Again, this is Mitchell. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards. Here we go. Be left. Hey!
Going to the ground again on first. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Mitchell again, and he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Stroud has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That's a pickup of 9. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Under.
They'll try and punch it in. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Going ground game again here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
All right.
Looking to throw. Stroud. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. From the left hash, 34 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted.
Your shit lagging bad, man, at this hotel, bro. I can't even pick a fucking play, bro. Man, I know playing your ass again, man, at the hotel, bro. That shit crazy.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So how in the fuck can I play with your connection doing all this, brother? Oh, no.
They run again with Wright. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Bro, I can't even pick a fucking play, man, with your shit lagging, bro. God damn. I should have just take my fucking win, man.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. He'll drop the throw.
Well, go use the other bathroom, sir.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Let's go now.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down from the gun. This ball's caught by Pickens. And a solid gain there. He gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's a give for Wright. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught him. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Only a solitary field goal so far.
Right, this shit is horrible,
one
bro.
quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Running behind center with right. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down.
I know I should have just taken my win, man. I can't even pick up. Man, this shit lagging too fucking bad, bro. Look at this shit, man. Oh, my God.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Dolphins one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
On the quick, right?
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Texans set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Dolphins football. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on first down. Along the sideline, and Pitts brings it in. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
This is some bullshit, man. I can't even pick a fucking play, man. You in this hotel, fucking wildfire, bro. Oh my God. So crazy.
Setting up a throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete.
Shit crazy. I can't even fucking move.
Just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. Fields it, and he's going to run this one back from the end zone. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 3. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Wright. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. That throw finds Pickens. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running right. Here's Wright. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Looking for a throw here. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
Now a run with Wright. And they take him down right along the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He sends this one to the... And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right.
On play action, here's Stroud. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That's caught at the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Well, no gain on the play, just fine for the defense, so they're going to decline the flag and let that play stand. Another shot at this extra point here. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
Dolphins 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. They run it from the gun with Wright. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
on third down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So fourth down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. He'll get it at the 9. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it's going to be Texans football. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
All right.
Give now to the running back.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. Sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me.